What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, and we are bringing you some Call of Duty World at War gameplay, some war on the map. Hangar? Yeah, this is Hangar. This is World at War. I can't believe, you're seeing this through your own eyes. Call of Duty World at War gameplay. This is actually the first game back in a while without any mods on, surprisingly, even especially in war, because you find so many mods in this game. But we're going to be talking about the past, the history of the guns that come within World at War, and the guns nowadays that we find, advanced warfare style. I wanted to talk about this kind of because, obviously we know that Treyarch is making the next Call of Duty, and I want to see what's going to happen. Obviously, we don't know yet. It's probably, hopefully, I hope that it's a World at War game, but who knows? Most likely they're going to go the route of Black Ops 3, but that'll be a video for another day, probably a wish list video, which will come after they announce the game. So I just want to talk about some historical, kind of weapons within World at War and what it's kind of led up to now, This is a fast gameplay, so I hope you do all enjoy that. But, in World at War, you got some classic guns. The guns that, people were using during the war times. This is like, World at War is one of the greatest Call of Duties for showing off the historical events. It really, especially even the storyline, it just depicts World at War, or World War II, I meant to say, not World at War, because that's the name of the game, but it depicts the historical value very well. It really does, especially with the guns added in, and especially this MP40 that I'm using is probably the most overpowered thing in this game. But the guns, I love the fact that in World at War, any gun that really I could pick up off the ground, any gun that I could select to use, has been used in history, and I really do enjoy that. You've got your primaries like the Kar 98, you got the Mosin Nagant, like all of these guns, and most of them were bolt actions, and that's what makes the game fun, I think. Snipers are really what started off, there was none of this fully automatic stuff. World at War is, kind of like it's going into a time period where we started to get these weaponry, and obviously now we have AK-47s, all these new and AK-47 isn't modern, it's still used though, but they're quickly converting over to newer versions of it, but they started to develop fully automatic guns. But back then in these times, the semi-autos, the bolt actions, especially the bolt actions, were really fun to use, and in this game, and they were relative to real life. So the Springfield is something that I used a lot in this game. When I played it, not obviously when it came out, I didn't play Call of Duty until Black Ops 1 when that came out for online, but when I went back and played this game, I used the Springfield a lot. It was one of my favorites. The Arasaka wasn't one of my favorites, but it was definitely a gun that they used. They had some of the primary machine guns, like the MG42 is a huge classic. That gun is it's really amazing. They got the Bar, that's a classic one, the Type 99. Just all these guns were used in real life. The M1 Garand, look at that. The M1 Garand is it's a very good gun in my opinion. Just the historical factor behind the M1 Garand is just amazing. Like all of these guns that I'm listing off. Then you've got the trench gun and the double barrel shotgun. Those are fun to use no matter if they're bad or good. You got the PPSH is a classic, dude. The PPSH is a classic. So many submachine guns. Obviously the Thompson is another classic. Just any gun you could list from World at War is a classic. It was used during the time, and that's what I like. I love historical figures, and that's what I would like to see a World War game come back, for Treyarch. Hopefully that happens. I'm just saying it now, it probably is not, but I hope that it does happen. But now, that we discussed about all these guns and how they were used in this time period and how I really enjoyed that and how hopefully you enjoy the historical factor behind that, what do you have in Advanced Warfare that can relate to this? What guns do you have in Advanced Warfare? What do you got? The AK-12? Yeah, that's a modern variant of the AK-47. Okay, so it's a modern variant. It's a real life gun. You got the ARX. It's a real gun. I didn't really know about it until Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a real gun. You got the Ameli, you got the EM1. Wait, what? No, fuck that gun. My mistake, fellas, my mistake. But that is it for this gameplay commentary. If you did enjoy, also leave a comment below if you do have a historical gun, your favorite, either from World at War, or maybe it was a gun that wasn't in World at War, you know, because I really like to see these types of things. I'm a historical person. I like to relate back to times in history and not just be like Advanced Warfare stupid guns. What is it, the EM1, like I just talked about? Like, that thing is, I mean, I hate the laser guns. They shouldn't even have recoil if they are laser guns. Oh man, that just like, I just can't get into a game that's not really that historical. And previously, you know, these games that are coming out now aren't really that historical. I mean, even Black Ops 1, that was one of my favorites. It went back to the Vietnam times. This is just not, you know, the modern Call of Duties that are coming out now just aren't cutting it really for me, just because I like the historical factor. But like I said before, if you did enjoy it, like and subscribe, and I will see you on whatever my next video happens to be. I'm Ninja Geek. I'm out. Peace.